everyone, and welcome again to my channel. I have been uploading after a long time now. So this is a 5-month update on my HRT journey. I really didn't think I would make another of these videos before my 6 months are getting over. So basically, next month I'm going to complete 6 months. This is the 5-month update, and next month I also have an appointment with my endocrinologist. So that's why I thought I would update this. I would make another video in this series, but I am making this video because something happened. So as I made, you can just go and watch my last video, which is like the 3-month update, and I got my doses increased. Doses almost doubled for almost every medication, and that's it. I went to Darjeeling. There's this place. I went on vacation. I thought it would help me with my emotions and stuff, but basically what happened is, starting June, like the first week of June, I'm sorry, July, the first week of July, I wasn't feeling all that good. My emotions like feel really uncontrollable. I mean, sometimes when I was happy, I was like too happy sometimes, and when I was sad, I was like depressed, and I was getting lots of mood swings. I think that's what's happened, and I confirmed with some people. So some people suggested I have some trans friends who told me they have been on HRT longer than I have been. So what they told me is that I'm PMSing. So PMS is premenstrual syndrome or something like that. I'm sorry if I messed up there. Or PMDD, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, I think. I might be wrong in the full names of those, but those are the abbreviations, PMS and PMDD. You can look that up. So they say like this is like a common occurrence for even this women. Well, that I know, like the emotions during the month periods, but this was not just one monthly thing. Like it stayed for a long time. So it started like, let's say, the first week of June, or the last week of June, or the first week of July, and it's kind of there. So I cannot exactly explain like my emotions, and like I'm just too depressed, too frustrated, hopelessness and everything, and I really need to see for a therapist, which I have, by the way. I found a therapist who can help me. I just have yet to have a proper session with them, so I will do that. But yeah, back to the topic. So towards the end of July, like after I came back from the trip, 2 weeks after that, and in like the first week of August, my chest started like aching. It's painful, and my nipples, like if I touched my nipples, they hurt really bad. I mean, it's tolerable. It's not like super bad, like it's ow, but it's like ouch, kind of like if someone pricks you, but it's not. I mean, it's a tolerable pain. It's there. It's the pain is there, so it's still there, and it has been there for like a while now. 2 weeks. It's over 2 weeks that I have the pain. And like after a couple of days, I noticed my nipples, the area surrounding my nipples, they call the areola, is like, for my left side, it's inflated. It's like bit swollen, and for this there's pain, but it's not swollen as much. That's what I noticed. And but it's really swollen. It's not like a joke. And like as it went by, it got really swollen. This is now also slightly swollen, not that much, kind of irregular, and it's there. The pain is there. I cannot lean like on my chest, on my front, and I cannot lean there. I cannot just lie on my front. I cannot just do that. It's painful. I need to wear a padded bra because the pads kind of protect it. So there's that. that's basically it. So I asked people and stuff, and I'm finally getting my breast growth. Finally. So apparently this is the start, and they'll grow bigger eventually. This is just how it starts, even for cis women. So yeah, I don't know. It's finally started. I know I have said like in my 1 month video, I think that I think my breast boobs were a bit bigger, but that was like, I also mentioned like just that could all be my imagination because I want them to happen. Yeah, that was my imagination, but now like they are actually growing. Like there are proper signs that I can see on my boobs. They're really growing. I don't know. And I'm also getting like people are telling me I look a lot different, but again, I am still not noticing changes on my face. But they could be right. I'm see myself in the mirror every day, so maybe I'm not noticing the changes. But my friends who see me after like with intervals, uh, they might be able to notice changes. I don't know, but yeah, that's it. So the boob growth happened. It took me like 1.5 months to get to this point where my boobs are growing now. That's it. I'm fine with it. It takes like on the internet. It said it takes like people said it takes like 1 to 3 months for it to start, and yeah, 1.5 months is good for me. So it started. I still have the appointment next month with my doctor. I hope my doses get increased even more. So yeah, my camera, is my camera all right? I have to get a new camera. Uh, but yeah, uh, this is really great. And oh, by the way, now that we're done with this segment, meet my new Pokemon is Bulbasaur. I just got him like this month, and just a few days ago he came by, and I love him. I am about to grow my Pokemon collection even more. I hope to grow them. So yeah, but also about moving on from that, I wanted to talk about a few things that happened to me. So I already talked about like my emotional changes and also my breast growth, yay. But one other thing I wanted to talk about is the place where I live. It's kind of just to say how like trans people, women, just queer people and women, how messed up their conditions are in conservative places. So what happened is, our landlady where I live, the landlady is kind of liberal. She's not conservative, she's not like super liberal, but like she's fine. Like she doesn't have a problem with me being trans or anything, so she just lets me live here. I pay the rent and everything, but I live with a roommate, and sometimes our friends visit us. Now, a few days ago, what happened is two of my friends were here, and one of my friends and my roommate, they were smoking in the balcony. Now we live on the ground floor. So this guy from the neighborhood just comes to them and starts talking to them. And we don't really talk to anyone in the neighborhood because like we just don't care. It's not a very liberal place. It's kind of conservative. This neighborhood at least, but it's cheap, so we got here. But he starts talking to them, and he starts suddenly erupts into like verbal abuse. He starts insulting my roommate, because she's a woman. She's gender fluid, but uh, the guy doesn't know that. The guy looks at her as a cis woman, as a woman, basically, because they don't even consider trans people to be women, trans women to be women. But yeah, so, and also my room is fine with all pronouns, so using she is not wrong. But what I want to say is like he starts verbally abusing her because she's a woman smoking. Now I have my own issues with smoking, okay? Like I don't like smoking. I just don't like it, and also I don't like smoking even more because it affects people around you, non-smokers like myself. So when my friends smoke, I get affected, so I just try to stay away from smoke. I also am on HRT, and my prescription says that I am not allowed to smoke. So I am a non-smoker anyway, and now I have to like stay away from the smoke, a group of smoking people as well, because I cannot inhale that smoke. So yeah, I have my problems with smoking, but his problem with smoking was that a cis woman is smoking, a woman is smoking. I will just say woman because these people don't consider trans women to be men. Uh, this is dumb, but yeah, that was his problem, and he just took hold of my friend, the one who came to visit. He is a guy. Two guys were here. He's not exactly a guy, he's bigender, but he's mask presenting kind of most of the times. Is can be femme presenting at times. But yeah, so he took hold of Scholar and slapped him, which is physical assault, is illegal, but no one here cares about the law. They started shouting outside. More neighbors came in, and the entire mob of neighborhood men gathered like it was like a witch hunt. They were all screaming at us. They were insulting us. They were like, it was horrible. I was really scared. I didn't want to go in front of them because if they see me a trans woman, they would go get even worse. A landlady came in. She tried to talk to them, but they were not listening. They were screaming so bad, and it was very horrible, very scary. We were afraid of violence for the next few days. Like, could we even go out anymore? Because they might just attack us. They were actually threatening us with physical violence. They said like once they see us outside, they will slap us. They wanted us to go out, and so they would like fight us. They would like it's it's, it's horrible. So that's basically what happened. We were afraid so much about what would happen if we were to go out, but it has died down a bit. It has come down. No one talks to us anymore. Of course, I don't even mind that. I wouldn't even want to talk to them, but yeah, as long as the safety is ensured, it's good. They were calling us prostitutes as an insult because they thought like, so here's what I've got to know from a landlady. Most of our neighbors don't know I'm a trans woman. They just think two women, two gal pals live here. And but so they, if boys come to our place, like our guy friends, they have a problem with it because guys shouldn't come to the place where girls live alone. Without male protection. So it's very misogynistic. So that's their problem. The landlord, who is like the father of the landlady, he's kind of conservative. He's a boomer, and he came to us and he asked us to stop bringing our guy friends at our place to hang out because the neighborhood will think of us as prostitutes, because that's bad, and that's bad according to this. I'm all for sex work, by the way. So yeah, that's what happened. I was posting to Facebook. We couldn't go to the place for some reasons. Well, first of all, I don't really trust Indian cops, and I'm a trans woman. That's one thing. Indian cops don't look kindly upon trans women a lot. Sometimes they do, maybe in some places. Really depends on the cop, but mostly it's really bad. And also there are other reasons, but yeah, that's what happened. Currently we are looking for a new place to move to. I am trying to save some money. I'm really stressed with hormone fluctuations and this happening, so I'm like super stressed. So let's see if we can move to a more liberal place where people can just leave us alone. That's all we want. Just, I won't talk to you, you don't have to talk to me. Just let me leave. Let me hang out with my friends. I don't even do anything. Like, our windows are closed. And the another really creepy part was that they tried to stalk us inside our homes. So most of the times our windows are closed, so they cannot see us. But the other day, my roommate and I, we went to the rooftop to just, after the laundry, to just let some clothes dry. and they were stalking us. Some people were stalking us in the rooftop, and the reason we know that is because they were screaming that in front of our house at midnight, that we were on the rooftop and we were doing something. We didn't do anything. We just let the clothes dry on the ropes on the rooftop, and we just came down. But they were screaming we are doing something up there and stuff, just because we are two women living together, and they don't like that. Independently, they don't like that, and we have guy friends over. And if some people know I'm trans, of course that's a problem with them. They are highly transphobic. So I don't know, but there's some things like happen. Like one of my friends said, like, these people want to fuck you, they cannot fuck you, so they're just pissed at you, which is kind of funny, but it's also scary. What happened to us is very scary. That's like, these people just cannot let people live on with their lives. But yeah, that's something really bad that happened. Well, what can we do? I hope we find some liberal place. I am looking for something like, maybe not in the city anymore. Maybe I'll just want to go to a different city, but this is the cheapest city, so let's see what I can do. But yeah, that's it for this video. I will be back making another video next month, after I'm done with the appointment at my endocrinologist. I really hope my doses get increased again. But yeah, and also if you want to support my transition, which is because it's quite expensive, there's links down in the description to my PayPal, and also there's a buy me a coffee link if you want to support me. Thank you, and yeah, thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.